Hopefully this week, as well as the All-State and All-Conference selections for Stuttgart in the football season back in 2023. We're 35 seconds away from tip-off. We're getting ready for the national anthem. We'll also have starting lineups, so while we do that, we'll throw one more commercial break as a part of the Blue Seal Petroleum pregame show. And then we will, when we come back, it should be time for Lady Ricebird basketball here from the Birdcage. So we will take a commercial break. Luke, let's call it 3 minutes, and I'll let you know if we need to go longer. But for now, we're going to go 3 minutes. We'll be back with Lady Ricebird basketball. You're listening to Country 97.3. It's a part of the EAB radio network.
Arkansas owned Country 97.3 is KDEW DeWitt Stuttgart. Country 106.9 is KXFE Dumas.
Express Employment Professionals in Stuttgart has immediate openings for all job types and skill levels. Come in today to apply or go online to expresspros.com. Express is now hiring clerical, office and administration, warehouse and production, equipment operators, CDL drivers, welders, machine operators, general labor, and all sorts of skilled trades. Even if you're just thinking about a new job, start your search with Express Employment Professionals at 1904 South Main in Stuttgart. Come in today or go online to expresspros.com.
Farmers and Merchants Bank would like to wish a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all of our customers. This is Alex Maynard, and I am proud to be able to serve my hometown as the Stuttgart Market President. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of your family and your partners in financial health for more than 75 years. We hope you have a wonderful holiday season, and we look forward to serving you in the new year. Happy holidays from Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC.
Best Brands Plus has been supporting Ricebirds athletics for 45 years in Stuttgart. We are honored to be part of the Ricebird tradition. Freemeyers has joined with some of the best brands in America, including Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, La-Z-Boy, and Sealy, to be able to supply our customers with the best values. Now Freemeyers has gone a step further with guaranteed price matching. If you need home furnishings, make sure you check out Freemeyers at 201 South Main in downtown Stuttgart. Best brands, best prices, best people.
Welcome to tonight's first contest in the Ricebird Classic Senior Girls matchup between the Baldwin Lady Bulldogs and your Stuttgart Lady Ricebird. Starting lineup for the Lady Bulldogs, the forward, number 25, Addie Haynes. At forward, number 12, Addie Doherty. At guard, number 3, Drew Jackson. At guard, number 5, Treasure Stinson. And at forward, number 1, Kathy Roberts. Lady Bulldogs coached by Kirk McDonald, assistant coach Callie Gavin. And now, starting lineup here, Stuttgart Lady Ricebird. At point guard, number 2, Brooklyn Owens. At guard, number 12, Kaylee Bishop. At center, number 25, Zanaya Colvin. At forward, number 11, Casey Clyde. And at guard, number 4, Danielle Poole.
No matter your zip code or financial position, whether you need help with credit building or saving, small business support or home ownership, flexible lending, or even free tax prep, there's a path to opportunity for everyone at Southern Bancorp. We believe in your future, and we want to help you get there. Visit banksouthern.com today. Southern Bancorp, wealth builders for everyone. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, starting lineups have been announced. The national anthem has been played. We are ready for tip-off here from the Birdcage. That was the Blue Seal Petroleum pregame show. It's time for Lady Ricebird basketball now on Country 97.3, the EAB radio network. Stuttgart will start. Let's see. We're going to have a change in the starting lineup, it looks like. They're going to go with Zanaya Colvin, Danielle Poole, number 11, Casey Klein, Kaylee Bishop, and Brooklyn Owens. So a few changes for Stuttgart. We'll get you Bald Knob starting lineup here in a moment as Reggie Hall throws the opening tip in the air, and it's controlled by Stuttgart. Brooklyn Owens brings it across the timeline, left-hand dribble, man-to-man for Bald Knob. Kaylee Bishop works baseline. She'll spit it back out to Danielle Poole at the top of the key. Now a little dribble handoff to Owens, works the left lane, leaves it for Bishop. She drives it high off the glass. Good. 2-0 Stuttgart quickly here. 7:38 to go first quarter. Lady Ricebirds open in man-to-man, and we have a whistle. Looks like a stoppage here. as I don't think we got the shot clock reset. So we're going to have to do a little altering of the shot clock. 7:32 on the game clock, as I'm going to have to see if I can get these Bald Knob players figured out. Basketball, Drew Jackson now. She's being guarded by Kaylee Bishop. Jackson, right-hand dribble, crosses her over top of the key, spins at the right elbow, almost travels, no whistle, leaves it for Treasure Smithson. Smithson back out at half court. She'll be guarded by Brooklyn Owens, right side to number 25, that's Adelie Haynes. Back to Smithson now. She'll leave it in the middle of the lane for Abby Daughtry. Her shot will not go. Zaniah Colvin clears the rebound for Stuttgart. Brooklyn Owens with the basketball. She's being guarded by Jackson at the top of the key. Stuttgart works a little screen on the baseline, drops it off to Bishop. Now Poole, left side, that's Klein. They're going to leave her open. Her corner three will not go. Rebounded by Jackson. And she'll be picked up quickly by Bishop in the backcourt. Now she'll get past her, leaves it right side to Gracie Roberts. Her three-pointer good as Roberts puts Bald Knob on the board, gives the Bulldogs a 3-2 lead with 6:33 to play in the first quarter. Roberts did not hesitate. She is a senior on this Bald Knob team, coached by Kirk McDonald. As Poole has it, leaves it for Klein, left side, Brooklyn Owens. Her three-pointer will not go. Rebound controlled by Haynes. And then she turns it over as Bishop steps in front of that pass, leaves it for Brooklyn Owens. She tries to shovel it to a cutting Bishop, but it goes off her hands out of bounds. And Bald Knob will get it back. Turnover there for the Ricebirds. After a turnover for Bald Knob, Stuttgart will pick up in the full court now. Man pressure, Bishop gets crossed over there as Jackson tries to go all the way to the basket. She'll leave it for number 12, Daughtry, and she'll throw it out of bounds. 3-2, early going here. Stuttgart trails Bald Knob. 6 minutes to play in the first quarter. Brian Beard not with us this afternoon. He has more pressing engagement as he's watching his son participate in the Christmas concert. Brooklyn Owens, left side, top of the key, I should say. Her three-pointer missed everything. Rebounded by Roberts. Outlet pass up ahead to Daughtry, who got behind the defense, poked away by Poole. That saved a two. As Stuttgart did not get back there, but Poole's hustle allows Bald Knob to have to inbound on the side, and right off of the inbound, Daughtry spots up for a triple in the corner, buries it, and it's 6-2, timeout Stuttgart. No one picked up Daughtry. They've shot it twice from three-point land. They're 2 for 2. They lead at 6-2. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Normally, I would ask Coach Beard what he thinks, but since he's not here, I'll tell you what I think, which is Stuttgart doing a better job of not turning the basketball over thus far. Only one turnover in the early going, but they're going to have to chase Bald Knob off of that three-point line as they definitely look like they are very comfortable 19 feet 9 inches away from the hoop. Stuttgart will inbound on the far baseline. Trailing 6-2, 5:38 to play in the first quarter. This is game number 2 of the Ricebird Invitational. Stuttgart lost to McGee last night. They play Mount Vernon and NOLA Thursday night. The Ricebirds go with the same 5. And it will be Brooklyn Owens in her yellow shoes, bringing it across the timeline. Owens works off of a screen from Zaniah Colvin. Baseline drive. Kicks it out to Poole. She'll flip one off the top of the backboard. No good. Rebound controlled by Daughtry. She'll outlet it up ahead to Jackson, who brings it across the timeline. Right side, Daughtry. Nobody picks her up. Her three-pointer will not go, but the rebound is controlled by the Bulldogs. Smithson has it. Underneath to Daughtry. Shot will not go, but they're going to get Zaniah Colvin on the bump as Daughtry will go to the free throw line. That's team foul number 1 on Stuttgart, personal foul number 1 on Colvin. Daughtry's first free throw on the way, good. Addie Seiler checks into the game for Stuttgart as Casey Klein will have a seat. A senior for a sophomore there. Coach Handy working with a thin bench recently. Second free throw no good. Rebound controlled by Zaniah Colvin. Outlet pass to Danielle Poole. Poole, right wing. Now Owens. Left-hand dribble all the way to the basket, off the glass, no good. Fight for the rebound. Daughtry controls. To Jackson. They're going to get Bishop for body, and there it is. But Bishop with her body on her all the way down the floor, whistling a foul. That's Kaylee's first, team's second. Bishop doesn't like the call, but she's wrong. That was a foul all day. Daughtry has it in the corner. Leaves it left side now for Smithson. She'll dribble it to the top of the key, guarded by Brooklyn Owens. 27 on the shot clock. One dribble to the right side. Jacks up a three-pointer, no good. Daughtry with the rebound. Her follow shot, no good. Rebound controlled now by Bishop. Stuttgart getting abused on the offensive glass right now. As Bishop, guarded by Smithson, looks to penetrate, leaves it for Addie Seiler, and there's a turnover. It's picked up by Jackson. Across the timeline. Leaves it for Daughtry. Three-pointer on the way, good, and Daughtry's got 7 of Bald Knob's 10 points. They lead at 10-2. Owens with the basketball, guarded by Jackson, works off of a screen from Colvin, leaves it for Bishop, thought about the three, takes 2 dribbles, now she'll spot up and shoot one from the right wing, no good. Rebound chased down by Danielle Poole, leaves it for Addie Seiler on the baseline. She has it poked away. It's going to be chased down. They're going to call a foul on Bald Knob as that scramble resulted in team foul number 1 on the Bulldogs, personal foul number 1 on Treasure Smithson. Brooklyn Owens will inbound on the baseline as we've got some substitutions. Maddie Shelton comes in for Bishop. And let's see, can't tell who checked in for Colvin. Colvin's pretty tired there. Inbound will just be thrown away there as it's picked up by Jackson. Excuse me, that's Smithson. She'll go all the way to the other end. No good. Rebound Jackson. Now the ball's on the floor. We've got a scramble for it. It will be Bald Knob that comes out of there with it. Smithson shot good. Addie Seiler fouled her with the body on the way up, and that'll be an opportunity for a three-point play for the Bulldogs as they lead at 12-2. Team foul number 3 on Stuttgart, personal foul number 1 on Seiler. 3:39 to play in the first quarter. Smithson at the line, and the free throw is good. It's an 11-point Bulldog advantage. Stuttgart scored the first points of the game. That is a 13-0 Bald Knob run since. Brooklyn Owens three-pointer, no good. Scramble for the loose ball, picked up by Jackson. 2-on-2 break. Jackson all the way to the basket. She got fouled, no whistle. And Stuttgart will come out of there with it. Now we've got a timeout, Stuttgart. Coach Handy uses the second timeout of the first quarter already. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in 30 seconds, Stuttgart trails Bald Knob 13-2. You're listening to Lady Bird Basketball on Country 97.3.
Time for an oil change? What about a new battery? Harry's Rapid Lube in Stuttgart has you covered. At Harry's Rapid Lube, they have GM Dexos certified oil along with quality Pennzoil, and they can change your air filter and windshield wipers and even replace your rundown battery with an interstate battery. You don't need an appointment. Just drive in. For quality service, for quality people, see Harry's Rapid Lube at 2208 South Timber in Stuttgart or phone 672-7200. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m.
All right, we're back 13-2. Stuttgart led it 2-0, and it is a 13-0 Bald Knob run since. As the Lady Bulldogs come into the game 11-1, and kind of seeing why. They don't have any player that's head and shoulders better than the other, but they've got 5 girls on the court that know their job and perform well. They execute. Coach Kurt McDonald, the head coach for the Lady Bulldogs, 11-1. They're 4-0 in the 6-3A conference. They lead the conference right now. Stuttgart comes out of the break with Owens, Poole, Shelton, Seiler, and let's see, Bradley. Out of the timeout, Stuttgart tried to get it inside to Maddie Shelton on the low block. She got her hands on it but couldn't finish. It goes out of bounds, last touch by the Birds, and Bald Knob will inbound. Kaylee Bishop checked into the game, and Bradley checked out. Man-to-man defense for the Lady Rice Birds. 2:57 to play first quarter. Smithson penetrates, drops it off to Daughtry underneath. Nice basketball there. Drew the defense, left it, and it's 15-2 now. Poole all the way to the basket. Nobody picked her up. She couldn't finish, however, and then she somehow got her own rebound. She's got in trouble now, though. Gets it out to Bishop, left wing. Three-pointer off the right iron, no good. Rebounded by Smithson. She's got 4 already. And they're going to need to come help her as Poole is all over her. They're close to a 10-second violation. They get it across at 9. Daughtry, right side, three-pointer good. And, excuse me, that wasn't Daughtry, that was Roberts. And that's 3 triples for Bald Knob. They lead it by 16, 18-2. And we're going to see some substitutions for Bald Knob. They're going to go line change now, as that runner by Owens is no good, rebounded by Daughtry. And she will outlet it to Jackson, who needs to get it across the timeline, and that should have been a 10-second violation. It's not going to be called, and it'll result in a layup opportunity for Bald Knob on the other end that's missed, but there's a scramble for the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds, last touched. Let's see. I think they're going to say Stuttgart. It's going to be Bald Knob basketball. Line change for the Bulldogs. All 5 in, 5 out. Well, I just learned their names. Now I got to learn new ones. They're going to go, let's see, 15. I don't have a 15 on my roster. 11, Abby Mason. 20, Addie Strickland. 24, Willow Winkler. As the inbound will go to Mason. She'll dribble it to the top of the key, leaves it for number 15, and she'll dribble right side, guarded by Colvin. Dribble handoff now to Mason, top of the key, pulls up from the left elbow, and boy, through a lot of fancy passing and a couple of bad breaks for Stuttgart, it'll be 2 points for Mason. They tried to enter it into the post player. It was knocked away, but Mason was there to pick it up, and she hit it and finished with 2 underneath, 20-2. And on the other end, Brooklyn Owens buries a triple, and Stuttgart finally scores their first point since the first 30 seconds of the game. 20-5 now, 15-point Bald Knob lead. Mason, guarded by Owens, working off of a screen from Arnold. Left wing, spits it out to 15. Left wing, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, lost by Bishop. And boy, this game is getting up and, well, not really getting up and down. It's just kind of helter-skelter right now. Bald Knob has it off of that turnover. 15 inbounds. Underneath to Faust, and she'll be fouled on the way up. They just lost her. They're kind of going man-to-man on the baseline inbound. And Stuttgart got lost there. And so Bald Knob's number 4, Avery Faust, will shoot 2 free throws with 52 seconds to play, and Bald Knob holding a 15-point lead. First one on the way, no good, front iron. Don't typically see man-to-man out of baseline, out of bounds. It's usually zone, but Stuttgart did go man out of it. Second free throw on the way for Faust. She got the second one. It's a 16-point Bald Knob lead, 21-5. 50 seconds to play, first quarter. Bishop with the basketball. Owens now, top of the key. Works off of a double screen. Might have gotten away with a double dribble there, as Owens will miss the shot, but she'll go to the free throw line for 2. So Brooklyn Owens will go to the free throw line. She's got a couple tonight. Actually, she's got 3. My apologies. Free throw on the way. Back iron, no good. Second free throw coming for the Ricebird sophomore. She got the second one. It's a 21-6 lead. 15-point Bald Knob advantage. That was team foul number 2 on Bald Knob. Mason fouled by Owens. That's her first. Team's 5th. So it should be 2 shots here. It will be. Of course, that's a change this year. No more 1-and-1. 2-shot fouls once you get to 5 team fouls, but then that will be reset starting the second quarter. We'll go back to 0. Free throw on the way from Mason, no good. Second free throw for Mason is good, so that's 3 trips in a row for both teams. 1 out of 2. Missed the first, hit the second. Got to get that clock started. There it is. 32 seconds, 22-6. Bald Knob leads it. Owens left side to Poole. She'll work to the middle of the floor, leaves it for Bishop. She'll rip through, try to get to the baseline. Pops it back out to Casey Klein, and then Bishop will be fouled on her way to the basket. Team foul number 3. They're going to say it's on the floor. Kimmy Wood, Reggie Hall, Austin Hayes, the officials here this afternoon. As Bishop will inbound. Owens, she's open. She'll spot up right side. 3-pointer, good. Brooklyn Owens buries the triple, and it's 22-9. Brooklyn has 6 of Stuttgart's 9 points. Mason, left side to number 15, top of the key. Looks to penetrate. Has her shot blocked by Klein. Loose ball picked up by Poole. That'll do it for the first quarter of play as Bald Knob leads Stuttgart by a score of 22-9. Second quarter action coming up in 60 seconds. You're listening to Rice Bird Basketball on Country 97.3. It's all a part of the EAB radio network.
Hi, this is Carrie Seaman with the Katie Shack. I'm excited to tell you about the incredible holistic healing options at the Katie Shack. We've expanded our services to create a complete holistic healing practice all in one place. At the Katie Shack, we've teamed up with Dr. Travis Wiley, a chiropractor and nutritional expert who specializes in addressing the root causes of today's health issues. Dr. Wiley uses cutting-edge techniques and a natural approach to tackle health problems and chronic illnesses. But that's not all. Our dedicated team offers a wide range of services to complement your healing journey, from deep tissue massage to lymphatic drainage, pain management, and more. We've got your well-being covered. If you're ready to take control of your health and experience the proven methods that have helped countless members of our community, give us a call at the Katie Shack, 870-873-4300. Schedule a consultation with Dr. Wiley today and start your journey towards a healthier, happier you. Your well-being is our priority at the Katie Shack.
Second quarter up here from the Birdcage, 22-9. Stuttgart trails Bald Knob Bulldog basketball. Looks like Bald Knob will go back with the starting lineup. So Jackson with the basketball, guarded by Bishop, leaves it for Smithson. Nice little screen and roll on the side as they hit Roberts. Nice side screen and roll there from Coach McDonald out of the timeout. Gets a free throw opportunity for number 1, Gabby Roberts, senior on this Bald Knob team. Nice set play out of the break. First free throw, no good. Cole Sherman not joined alongside, I should say, Brian Beard. Luke Methvin back at the station. Chris Armstrong running the live stream. Second free throw, good. 23-9, just underway second quarter. Stuttgart, Colvin, Poole, Bishop, Klein, and Brooklyn Owens. Man-to-man defense for Bald Knob. Owens works off of the screen from Colvin, leaves it for Poole, top of the key. Her three-pointer on the way, good. Danielle Poole buries a triple, and it's a 23-12 lead now. That's Danielle's first points of the game. Daughtery with the basketball now. Smithson, top of the key, picks up her dribble, needs help. Gets it, and then Bald Knob throws it away. So that turnover started when Smithson took one dribble at the top of the key and picked it up. Never want to do that. Stuttgart did a good job of harassing the ball handler. As Colvin has it, hands it off to Owens, left side, top of the key now Casey Klein. She's wide open, top of the key, three-pointer no good. Jackson corrals the long rebound, leaves it for Smithson. She's by herself on the left side, gets it across the timeline. Nice give now to Daughtry. She missed the bunny, however, and Zaniah Colvin clears the rebound for Stuttgart. Owens all the way to the basket, off the glass, good, as Brooklyn has 9 here in the first half. 23-14. Closest Stuttgart's been in a long time, and then Smithson changes all of that with another triple. That's the fourth of the game for Bald Knob, 26-14. 12-point Bulldog lead, 6:26 to play, second quarter. Bishop, top of the key, works to the middle. She'll leave it for Poole, guarded by number 25, Haynes. Drops it off to Colvin on the baseline. Her jumper no good. Rebounded by Roberts. Outlet up ahead to Smithson. Her shot off the glass no good. Kaylee Bishop gets her hands on the rebound, but Jackson takes it away. And then her three-pointer back irons, but she gets the long rebound. Her follow no good. As Bald Knob with 4 opportunities on that possession. Finally, Brooklyn Owens comes out of there with it. Owens, well, she was fouled, no whistle. And it will be Bald Knob that comes away with it. She picked her dribble up as Bald Knob has it at the free throw line. That is Roberts. And we're going to have a timeout. I'm not sure what the problem is. Stuttgart just stopped playing there. It's like they expected a whistle. When one didn't come, they just looked at one another, and so Coach Handy calls her third timeout of the first half. That leaves her with 2 for the rest of the game. Stuttgart trails by 14, 28-14. Just not really 100% sure what happened. I think Stuttgart expected a whistle, and to be fair, Brooklyn was fouled, but you got to play on. And I I think maybe a little bit of fatigue also, as Stuttgart has not been able to sub much in this one. Bald Knob 11-1. We see why. They lead the Lady Ricebirds by 14 here early in the second quarter. And Stuttgart will come out of that break with Maddie Shelton, Zanaya Colvin, Addie Seiler, Bishop, Kaylee Bishop, and Jada Bradley. So Brooklyn Owens will have a seat. 5:26 to play, first half. Try to get the shot clock right here. Right? And we just changed the game clock. There we go. Now we're ready, I think. Here we go. All right, 5.5 to go now. Bishop handling the point guard duties with Owens on the bench. Addie Seiler, right side, her three-pointer, no good. Rebound tapped out and controlled by Roberts. Nobody back for Stuttgart. Colvin does get back in time to stop Roberts. Now Smithson has it, left side, three-pointer, good. That's the 5th of the game. That was started by Stuttgart not getting back on defense. No one rotated to that one position on the shot. 31-14, biggest lead of the game for Bald Knob, 17. Man-to-man defense for the Bulldogs. Bishop being guarded by Smithson, works off of a screen from Klein. And almost a turnover, and Colvin picks it up in the short corner, leaves it for Bradley. Right-hand dribble, now Colvin spits it out to Seiler. Good hands to control that one. Seiler's open at the top of the key. Her three-pointer, front end, no good. Rebound, scramble for it on the floor, loose ball, possession arrow, Ricebirds. 4:27 to play. 27 on the shot clock. Stuttgart inbounds on the baseline. Colvin checks out. As Poole will check into the game. They flip it in front of the rim to Shelton. And they're going to call a jump ball as she brought it down to her waist. Guard took it away, and it will be Bald Knob basketball. Coach Handy disagrees. Bald Knob quickly back the other way. They just ran it up Stuttgart's back right there. And 33-14 now. Bishop fouled on her way to the basket. That'll be 2 free throws for Kaylee. That's the first team foul on Bald Knob. Foul called on number 5, Treasure Smithson. And that will be her second, I believe. It is. As Bishop's first free throw is on the way good. First points of the second quarter for the Lady Ricebirds. 33-15 now. 18-point Bald Knob advantage. Smithson will have a seat with 2 fouls. Abby Mason checks in for her. They got an Abby, an Abby, and an Addie. And an Adelaide. And an Andy. Wow, just noticed that. Jump ball on the rebound of the miss by Bishop. Alternating possession to Stuttgart. So effort play there for the Birds. Gets possession back. As Bishop will inbound to Owens, who just checked in on that dead ball. Poole has it now. Skips it to Owens, left wing. Her left-handed three-pointer, good. Owens buries another, and it's 33-18 now. And there's a turnover. Brooklyn Owens picks off that pass from Jackson. Owens all the way to the basket. Counted in the foul. Mason puts the forearm into Owens' back. She finished through the contact, and it is a little run here for Stuttgart. If Brooklyn can make the free throw, it's a 6-0 run for the Ricebirds, 33-20 now. As number 15 checks into the game, replacing Adelie Haynes, one of the many Addie, Abby, Andy, Adelaide on the roster. Owens' free throw is good. And it's a 12-point lead, 33-21. It was 19 just a few moments ago. So 7-0 run. That's a carry. They're going to call a foul. I don't agree with that one. Coach Handy very, very upset with one of our officials. I agree, not necessarily with the foul call, but the fact that he missed a carry right in front of him. Pinned it against her hip and took 2 steps. As it is, it's a foul number 2 on Stuttgart, 33-21. That foul goes against Bishop, her second. Roberts with the basketball, left side. Jackson, pump fake, gets Bishop off her feet, leaves it for Daughtry, off the glass, good. Nice offense there for Bald Knob. 35-21. 14-point Bulldog advantage. Bishop might as well take it. She passed up the three. Now she'll take it. Right side three-pointer, good. Might as well take them. 11-point Stuttgart deficit now. As Jackson skips it all the way across the floor to Mason. Nice pass underneath to Jackson on the give and go, and she missed the shot, however. Poole rebounds, outlet to Bishop. Stuttgart can cut it to single digits here. They're going to get Smithson back in the game. Poole works off of a screen from Bishop, flips one up. Kind of a wild shot there, picked up by Jackson across the timeline. She'll leave it for Roberts, her three-pointer, back iron, no good. Owens, 2-on-1 break. Stuttgart with an opportunity here. Owens, shot no good. Seiler rebounds, leaves it for Bradley. Now Poole, right side, top of the key to Bishop. Jump stop, 17-footer, missed everything. Bulldog basketball, and it's a 35-24 point, 11-point lead for Bald Knob as Bishop will check out. Colvin checks into the game. Bald Knob, we got another timeout. What do we have here? Timeout, Bald Knob. It's a 30. Stuttgart side spectators not happy with some of the officials here. They're letting their displeasure known, I should say. 35-24. This is the closest that Stuttgart's been in quite some time. An 11-point Bulldog lead. It was 19 earlier in the quarter. Bald Knob basketball. We'll see what Coach McDonald calls out of the break, what set he will run. Last time out of the timeout break, he came with a side pick and roll. We'll see what he does here. They're expecting pressure. We'll see what Coach Handy does. Stuttgart will indeed press. They're going to bring pressure down. See if it's man-to-man or if they're going to get into a zone press. Looks like it'll be a man press. So Stuttgart just sags back into a little man-to-man there, and they're going to get a turnover. Brooklyn Owens takes it away. Owens to Poole in the corner, picks up the dribble, needs help, spits it back out to the top of the key and Klein. Now Owens has it as we get set to tick below 2 minutes to go. Owens to Poole, top of the key, all the way to the basket. High off the glass, good. Nice runner from Danielle Poole. And it's a single-digit lead, 35-26. Stuttgart in the middle of a run here. Smithson. Left side, Daughtry, open. Left side, three, good. And that quiets the crowd for the time being. Well, they called it a 2. 37-26. I don't know if that was a 2 or a 3. It's a 2 on the board. Ah, there it is. It's a 3. 38-26, 12-point lead. Owens spins in the lane. No good. Daughtry clears the rebound. Now Jackson has it. 12-point Bulldog lead, 1:14 to play. Smithson drops it off to Daughtry. Travels with the basketball. Good interior passing. Smithson and Daughtry work very well together. They have played together for a long time. You can tell. Smithson a senior, Daughtry a junior. We tick below 60 seconds to play here in the first half. 38-26. Stuttgart just barely brought it across the timeline. Poole underneath to Colvin. Top of the key, that's Klein. She's open. Her jumper's good. That's pretty good offense there. Back to a 10-point advantage, 38-28. High-scoring first half. Jackson, right side. Three-pointer to good. That's 6 three-pointers in the first half. I said Jackson, it was Roberts. 13-point Bald Knob advantage, 41-28. Poole all the way to the basket. High off the window, good. Count it and the foul. And if that's on Smithson, that's number 3. Nope, they're going to give it to Roberts. So they'll give that foul to Gabby Roberts. Team foul number 3 on Bald Knob. Personal foul number 1 on Roberts. as Poole looks to convert the three-point play. She does, back to a 10-point lead. Shot clock's turned off. Ball knob can hold for one if they choose to. Here comes a trap, and they're going to say that ball knob stepped on the sideline. Stuttgart gets it back. 10-point lead for the Bulldogs. Ricebird basketball, 20.8 seconds to play. Stuttgart can hold for one. I say attack here. Stuttgart has been better when they attack. Bishop, right side, three-pointer good. Kaylee Bishop buries a triple, and it's a 7-point ball knob lead, 6 seconds. Smithson, top of the key, she's open, three, no good, and that's the end of the first half. Stuttgart ends it on a run to cut into a one-time 19-point ball knob lead. It's a 7-point Bulldog advantage as the two teams head to the locker room, as Stuttgart caught fire there in the second half of the second quarter, and ball knob leads the Lady Ricebirds 41-34. We'll take a commercial break, and we will tell you the high scores in the game when we come back in 4 minutes. Back in 4 minutes, you're listening to Ricebird Basketball on Country 97.3, a part of the EAB Radio Network.
There's no better time than the holiday season to remember to protect the ones we love the most. Hello, this is Keith Konechny. With all that is going on in our world today, take a minute to make sure you have enough life insurance to take care of the ones you love. From our family to yours, Konechny Insurance wishes you a blessed Christmas and a happy and healthy new year. Call us at 870-673-9249. Konechny Insurance, 102 West 7th Street, Stuttgart, Arkansas.
Did you know that since 1907, Lane has been providing water services to cities, industries, and farmers, not just in the Grand Prairie area, but all across the state. Lane provides pump sales and installation, constructs,
Administration, warehouse and production, equipment operators, CDL drivers, welders, machine operators, general labor, and all sorts of skilled trades. Even if you're just thinking about a new job, start your search with Express Employment Professionals at 1904 South Main in Stuttgart. Come in today or go online to expresspros.com.
Now is the time to gear up for the hunt just in time for deer season. And as always, Max Prairie Wings in Stuttgart has got you covered. Like the Big Game Hunter HD 1.5 ladder stand, now $149. Or the Muddy Outdoors Skybox Deluxe ladder stand at only $189. All this along with the vast selection of deer rifles, high-quality scopes, rifle ammo, and deer scent. Max has everything you need to bag that buck. In Stuttgart or online at maxpw.com. Max Prairie Wings, your one-stop shop for all of your hunting needs.
Let Pearson Company, 209 North Brookville in Stuttgart, assist you in the design and construction of your next pre-engineered steel building. From mini storage to office building, farm shop to factory, warehouse to airplane hangar. Talk to the professionals at Pearson Company today. Take advantage of their 30 years in the construction industry and know they will do the job the way it's supposed to be done right the first time. Contact Pearson Company, 209 North Brookville in Stuttgart, offering complete construction services for over 30 years.
No appointment? No problem. If you need medical care right away, visit Urgent Care of Stuttgart, where you can walk in without an appointment and get help without a long wait for a wide variety of illnesses and injuries, from stitches and broken bones to allergies and colds. Urgent Care of Stuttgart is conveniently located at 22nd and Park Avenue. Clinic hours are Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more, visit facebook.com/Urgent Care Stuttgart or call 870-672-0911. Urgent Care of Stuttgart at 22nd and Park Avenue. Get sick, get seen today.
Thanks to Right Fiber's gig speed internet, my holiday season is pure magic. I'm streaming all my favorite Christmas movies in HD without buffering. And shopping online is a breeze. Right Fiber's gig speed lets me find the perfect gifts in no time. Plus, connecting with family and friends is easier and faster than ever before. Visit rightfiber.com or call 833-71-RIGHT to get up to 5 gig internet today. Have a gig Christmas from Right Fiber.
With power and versatility, the Kubota M7 tractor is built for hay and forage work. Up to 168 horsepower, superior loader lift capacity, easy-to-use controls, all-day comfort, and your choice of a 30x15 semi-power shift or Kubota variable transmission, and rated #1 in durability and owner experience. Talk to your hometown Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
River Valley Tractor. Great products at great prices from great people. With 8 locations, they're right in your backyard. Visit rivervalleytractor.com or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
All right, halftime. Stuttgart trails Bald Knob 41-34. 3.5 to go before the start of the third quarter, but I'll promise you right now, I was not expecting a 7-point deficit at halftime. Stuttgart trailed by 19 in the first half, and they finished that second quarter on a heck of a run. Big part of that, Brooklyn Owens, she had, well, let me turn my sheet over here. Brooklyn Owens had, 15 first half points. Danielle Poole with 8, Kaylee Bishop with 9. They led Stuttgart. Brooklyn Owens led all scorers with does not lead all scorers with 15 points. All scorers is led by number 12, Abby Daughtry for Bald Knob. She's got 16. Gabby Roberts actually has 12. It was a very quiet 12 as well. She didn't really say her name much, but she had 12 points at the end of the day. And then number 5, Treasure Smithson, had 9. So that's the scoring for the two teams. Also, I should mention that Casey Klein had a couple for the Lady Ricebirds. Stuttgart trails at 41-34, 2:33 to play here in the third quarter. I'm Cole Sherman, Luke Methman back at the station, Chris Armstrong on the live stream right now. Let you know a little bit about this tournament. Already yesterday, Stuttgart boys and girls played McGee. Stuttgart lost both of those games, the senior girls and the senior boys. Stuttgart boys do not play here this afternoon. They had to give their game actually to Morrilton, I believe, because there was a team that did not show that kind of late canceled on Coach Zarlingo. Today, we've got a couple of games not involving Stuttgart. Bald Knob will play McGee boys. Those two teams actually were just getting some shots up just a moment ago. And then the nightcap, Heber Springs girls and McGee girls, which Heber Springs actually coached by former Lady Ricebird girls basketball coach Spencer Gay. So we'll see Coach Gay back here at the Birdcage for the first time in several years. Tomorrow, it's a 4-game set. McGee girls will play Morrilton in the first game. Then McGee boys will play Morrilton. Stuttgart will play Mount Vernon and NOLA in the 6:30 tip-off, and then the 7:45 tip-off. The nightcap will be Mount Vernon and NOLA Stuttgart boys, and that'll do it for the Stuttgart Invitational here as we're getting set, of course, for the Christmas break, winter break here for the school district. And good to have a tournament here, though. We haven't seen a tournament in Stuttgart in quite some time. Coach Zarlingo did a great job putting this together. It'll be something that we see more often, certainly once the new facility is completed. If you haven't been to the campus of Stuttgart High School, I would encourage you to come by. Check out Athletics Row as the work has begun. The dirt work has begun on the basketball arena. They've also started work on the softball and baseball. The old concession stand in the bathroom on the football field's gone. I mean, a lot of changes athletically here for Stuttgart. I know a lot of changes also in some of the other facilities. At Meekins Middle School, a brand new fence went up. They're putting in the new safety doors as we speak. So just a lot of things happening, all as a result of the Stuttgart community passing that bond initiative back, I guess, in the spring, and the district has quickly gone to work in using those resources. Stuttgart's going to have some of the best facilities in the state, not just because of the facility, but also because of the proximity. Most places, the facilities are not close to one another. You may have the baseball, softball on one side, arena and football on another. Everything for Stuttgart is going to be located within spitting distance just about of one another. That will be great, and you can come by and see all of the progress happening there. All right, so we're ready for the second half of play. It will be Bald Knob basketball as we get started. Stuttgart goes with the lineup of Casey Klein, Zanaya Colvin, Danielle Poole, Kaylee Bishop, and Brooklyn Owens. Bald Knob will go with their starting lineup of Jackson Smithson, number 25 Haynes, number 12 Daughtry, and number 1 Roberts. And there's that side out of bounds, same play that we saw Bald Knob run in the first half, that side pick and roll. And it results in 2 points that time as well. Just a real simple side pick and roll, and nobody picked up the roll man, and it's a 43-34 Bald Knob lead. Just underway, third quarter. Bishop hands it off to Colvin, who drops it off to Owen. She's open, corner 3, no good. Rebound, Casey Klein, but it goes out of bounds. It'll go back over to Bald Knob. Now Bald Knob's going to press. Excuse me, Stuttgart's going to, well, they're going to back out. They're going to stay in that half-court man-to-man defense that we've seen from Tip. 7:18 to play, third quarter. Smithson, right-hand dribble, top of the key, gets by Owens. Her floater no good, rebound Poole. Owens might have gotten away with a foul there. Poole with the basketball. Nobody picks her up. She spots up, three-pointer, missed everything, out of bounds. Last touch by Stuttgart. You know, not a good shot, but at the same time, Stuttgart's propensity to turn it over. You'd like to see the Ricebirds take the open looks, whether they're from 19 or 2. It doesn't matter. Inbound, turned over. Kaylee Bishop picks it off. She steps through the defense, misses the shot. Her rebound and follow, however, will go off the back iron, no good. Rebound controlled, well, they're going to say jump ball. So Stuttgart with a couple of good opportunities there. Couldn't get either to fall, but it will be Lady Bird basketball. Brooklyn Owens will inbound on the baseline. Owens to Bishop in the corner, guarded by Jackson. Leaves it for Colvin. Her mid-post jumper no good. She gets her own rebound. Follow shot no good. Now scramble for the offensive rebound, and we're going to have another jump ball. Bald Knob will have it this time on the alternating possession. 6:43 to play, third quarter. Birds trail 43-34. Bald Knob has scored the only points here in the second half thus far on that little side pick and roll. Jackson will be fouled by Poole. Kimmy Woods let her reach in once. He wasn't going to let her reach in again, as that is team foul number 1 on Stuttgart here in the quarter. Personal foul number 2 on Poole. Daughtry give and go action to Jackson, and she will be fouled. Stuttgart had to try to chase Daughtry off the three-point line. She's been good there today, but then Daughtry with a nice find to Jackson on the weak side low post. She'll go to the free throw line for 2. Try to give her team a double-digit lead. First one on the way, and no good. Free throws have been a struggle for the Bulldogs here today. I don't have the stats because I can't keep the stats and call the game. Coach Beard normally has that for me, but I do know that Bald Knob has not shot the free throw well today. As Jackson, a couple of dribbles, spins it in that left hand, right hand free throw good, and it's back to a 10-point Bulldog advantage. 44-34, 6:29 to play, third quarter. Game 1 of 3 here in the Ricebird Invitational. Only game Stuttgart will play, however. Bishop, left side, picks up her dribble, leaves it for Owens. She's open, top of the key, three-pointer, no good. Rebound controlled by Haynes. Outlet pass to Jackson. Nobody picks up Smithson, and she'll finish in transition. Bad transition defense there for the Ricebirds. 12-point advantage. 6-0 run to start the third quarter for the Bulldogs. Casey Klein dribbles it to the middle of the floor, leaves it for Kaylee Bishop. Her three-pointer no good. Jackson rebounds. 3-on-1 break for the Bulldogs. Bounce pass underneath to Roberts. Has it poked away by Bishop. Outlet pass to Poole. Nobody gets back with Owens, and she will finish with the left hand. 46-36. That's the first bucket of the game, or the third quarter, I should say, for the Birds. Back on the other end, Roberts. Nobody picks her up. Three-pointer good. And it's a 9-2 quarter for the Bulldogs. 49-36, 5:28 to play, third quarter. Addie Seiler came to the scorer's table momentarily. Then Coach Handy called her back. We'll see if she checks. Nope, here she comes. She'll check in at the next dead ball. Bishop dribbles down the right lane line. Her shot good. And we're going to have a technical foul. Kaylee Bishop is going to be whistled for a technical foul after making that shot. She must have said something after making the shot, as that is personal foul number 3 on Bishop. Team foul number 3 on the Ricebirds, and that will send, let's see, I think that's Roberts. First free throw on the way, good, as that is Gabby Roberts. That is her 17th point of the game. She has had no such thing as a quiet 17, but quiet 18, quiet 19 now. Roberts with 19 to lead the Bulldogs, leads all scores. Bulldogs will inbound on the side. Inbound goes to Daughtry. She's guarded by Seiler. Leaves it for Haynes in the corner. Her three-pointer, no good. Rebound controlled by Daughtry. Out to Haynes, top of the key, Smithson. Her three-pointer, no good. And Colvin probably got away with a foul there, but it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bulldogs here on the baseline. 5 minutes even to go third quarter. 51-38, Riceburgs trail Bald Knob. Roberts, nobody picks up Smithson, and Stuttgart stays man-to-man in the baseline out of bounds, and it results in another easy 2 for the Bulldogs. That's the same play they ran last time they scored off the blob. Owens, left side. Bradley, her three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Poole, follow shot, good. Nice job there by the senior Danielle Poole. 53-40 now, 4:38 to play third quarter. Jackson, right side to Haynes, back to Jackson at the top of the key, left-hand dribble. She'll pull up from the mid-post. Will not go, but there's Daughtry to pick up the rebound, out to Smithson, and there's Jackson wide open underneath for the deuce, and it's 55-40, back to a 15-point Bald Knob lead. 4:13 to play here in the third quarter. Colvin with the basketball, drops it off to Owens. Now Colvin gets it on the low post. Back out to Owens, left-hand dribble. Nice hezzy there, drives to the basket, whistle and a foul. Nice hesitation there by the sophomore. She'll go to the free throw line for 2 with 3:58 to play here in the third quarter. Owens with 17 points to lead the Lady Riceburgs. Now she's got 18. Kaylee Bishop checks into the game. Danielle Poole will have a seat. Second free throw on the way for Brooklyn, good, and it's a 55-42 point lead. 17-18, I should say now, for Brooklyn. As Jackson leaves it for Smithson, top of the key, guarded by Owens. Ball movement is crisp now for the Bulldogs. They are moving it all over the place. Top of the key, three-pointer good. Jackson buried another one, and Bald Knob has shot it well in the third quarter. It's a 58-42 lead. Stuttgart basketball. Brooklyn Owens, top of the key. She's going to spot up. Three-pointer, no good. Bishop, rebound. Her shot blocked. Addie Seiler picks it up. She'll dribble it out of trouble. Picks up her dribble. Needs help from Owens. It's picked off from Jackson. She's all by herself on the other end, and she'll finish with the left hand. 60-42. 18-point Bald Knob lead. 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Owens all the way to the basket with the right hand. Good job there by Brooklyn. They were taking the left away from her, and so Brooklyn crossed her over, went right. Nobody gets back, though, and Bald Knob misses the easy bunny. Zanaya Colvin with the rebound. Whistle and a foul. Got to get back, girls. You got to get back. Bald Knob just running it up the back of Stuttgart right now. So it will be Stuttgart basketball. That foul, number 1 on Bald Knob. 2:40 to play third quarter, 60-44. Riceburgs trailing by 16. Brooklyn Owens. Addie Seiler, right side. Kaylee Bishop works baseline. Nice drive there, whistle and a foul. They're going to get Roberts. She asked the official if something, can't be whether it was a foul or not. That was an assault. 2:29 to play third quarter. Kaylee Bishop at the free throw line. She's got 11. Missed the first. Second free throw on the way, good. And it's 60-45. 15-point Bald Knob lead, 2:28 to play third quarter. They are definitely attacking. They're trying to get easy transition baskets on the Riceburgs. Good job, Stuttgart, getting back that time. Smithson to Daughtry. Poked away by Bishop. That's going to be a foul on Kaylee, I think. It is. That's 4 on Kaylee. Stuttgart fans disagree, but that's a foul every day, no question. Daughtry, top of the key. Left side, Smithson. Boy, she likes that right hand to the middle of the floor. We got a whistle. Something was thrown on the floor. Looks like a bead or something was on the floor. Kimmy Wood stops play, kicks the bead off. I think it might have been Coach Price's kids that did it. Hey, you can't get mad if the athletic director's kid's the one that does it, right? And they just about did it again. Oh, goodness. Ball knob basketball. Jackson, nice hezzy there. Gets past Klein and lays it off the glass good. And now Coach Price is going to evacuate the front row with his children. 62-45. Nice drive down the right lane line. Brooklyn Owens is she's tough, man. 22 points for the sophomore. She's going to play in college. Jackson, fouled by Bradley. So Bald Knob will go to the free throw line, I believe. They're going to call that foul on Bradley. That is her second. Well, I said it was on Bradley. They've got 2 on the board. If it's on Brooklyn, it's 2. Sure thought, yeah, there we go. So it's Bradley with the foul call. That's her first, team's 5th. Free throw's good. 63-47, 136 to play third quarter. Maddie Shelton checks into the game. Addie Seiler will have a seat. Brooklyn Owens with a heck of a game thus far. 22 points for the sophomore. Second free throw on the way, good. 64-47. Brooklyn, the only weakness, and I'm not even going to call it a weakness, is she's pretty left-hand dominant right now. She'll develop that right hand. Teams will take that left away. She'll have to prove to them that she can go right. As the ball goes out of bounds off Smithson, Stuttgart will inbound on the baseline. But Brooklyn, if she can develop that right hand equal to that left hand, she's going to play basketball on the next level. No question about it. As Poole inbounds to Brooklyn, right side, spots up, three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Roberts, and nobody's back for Stuttgart, but they're fortunate it was poked away by Poole, and so disaster averted. 1:19 to play third quarter. Just got to get some of these little fundamentals things taken care of. Roberts to Smithson. Man-to-man defense for the Lady Birds. They've been man-to-man from the tip. Underneath to Roberts, spits it out to Evans. Now Daughtry, she's got it at the right elbow, works it to Smithson, underneath to Roberts, out of bounds. I think it was off her foot. Yep, that's what Reggie Hall says. Coach McDonald disagreed. He thought it was off of White. I thought it was off Blue's foot. I think it's a good call by Reggie Hall. Not an unusual event. 55 seconds to play third quarter, 64-47. Owens working off of a double stack screen at the top, underneath to a rolling Shelton. Nice ball movement. Bradley's jumper no good. But that was good offense, but then nobody's back defensively for the Rice Birds. And Smithson will go all the way to the basket. She was probably fouled on the way up. They say play on, and it will be ball knob basketball on the baseline. That's a lot of B's in that statement. Nobody picks up Jackson in the left corner, and her three-pointer does not find its mark. Casey Klein rebounds, outlet to Owens, 30 seconds. Owens, left side, guarded by Jackson. Jackson was talking to the official there as much as she was to herself, I think. She thought she was fouled just a moment ago. Jackson pokes away that pass intended for Owens, and she'll finish in transition. 66-47, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Top of the key, three-pointer no good. Rebound, Klein, right side, Bradley. Owens will have a shot at the buzzer. Good if it goes, but it's off the back iron, no good. Bald Knob will take a 66-47 lead into the final quarter of this one. We'll tell you all about it in 60 seconds. You're listening to Lady Bird Basketball on Country 97.3, a part of the EAB radio network.
Renting equipment for your next project is easy when you call U.S. Irrigation Distributors in Stuttgart and DeWitt. Trenchers, log splitters, generators, and pump sets can all be rented from U.S. Irrigation, where you'll find the farmer's favorite lineup of equipment and supplies. Levee gates, steel, PVC, and polypipe. Supplies like drip oil, dance boots with chaps, the original muck boot, and Twisted X footwear. It's all at U.S. Irrigation Distributors, Highway 165 north of Stuttgart, or at 550 Highway 165 north in DeWitt.
Vehicles are expensive, so protect your investment at Stuttgart Tire Service, 1111 South Park Avenue in Stuttgart. tires, flats, batteries, balancing, alignment, and more. They offer top quality service you can count on. Stuttgart Tire offers roadside assistance for vehicles of all sizes, including agricultural equipment, and their top-of-the-line alignment machine can handle up to 1 tons and dualies. They carry Bridgestone, Firestone, and Mastercraft, brands you can trust and tires to fit your budget with snap financing available. Stuttgart Tire Service at 1111 South Park Avenue in Stuttgart, 870-673-0111.
Hey, we got 8 minutes to play in this one. Stuttgart trails Bald Knob 66-47. Cola Sherman, Luke Methvin back at the station. Chris Armstrong running the live stream that you're watching right now, if you're watching it on the EAB YouTube channel. Lady Ricebirds trailed by 7 at half. Big third quarter for Bald Knob. They take a 19-point lead into the final 8 of this one. Brooklyn Owens, right side, a little pick and roll action. Good idea, bad execution. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Stuttgart. Maybe a bounce pass right there might be the play. As Owens will inbound on the baseline. Flips it up to Maddie Shelton in front of the rim. Her shot off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Shelton once again. Her follow, no good. And Shelton's fighting in there for another rebound. They're going to say off of Bald Knob. So Shelton with a couple of shot attempts, 3 rebounds, and she'll have another chance here. 7:40 to play, fourth quarter, 66-47. As Casey Klein will inbound on the baseline. Inbound goes to Owens, left side, three-pointer, good. Brooklyn Owens with 25. Half of the Lady Bird points, 66-50, 7.5 to go. Just need to string together some stops here. Jackson, top of the key, left side Smithson. Boy, this is the same play they've ran 3 times. There's that side pick and roll, and it's resulted in 6 points. That is a good set for Coach McDonald's team. 68-50. Poole. Left side, Casey Klein. She's open. 3-pointer, back iron, no good. Rebound, fight for it. And we're going to have a jump ball. Alternating possession stays with the Bulldogs. They've ran that set where they moved Smithson on from the left wing into the middle of the floor. Just a little read and replace there for Bald Knob, a little pick and roll. It's been a good set. They've ran it 3 times and scored 6 points off of it. 7 minutes to go. Smithson, let's see what they do here. Left side, Jackson. There it is, pick and roll on the side. Stuttgart does a better job of picking it up that time. Poked away by Bradley, chased down by Jackson, top of the key. Double high set now. Jackson working off of the screen from Daughtry. Gives it to a cutting Smithson, middle of the floor, off the back iron, no good. Rebound Daughtry, she's fouled. That's team foul number 1 of the quarter for Stuttgart. Personal foul will go against, let's see, Casey Klein. So a couple of nice sets on that possession. The first one was that side pick and roll. Then they went to the double high look. A little give and go off of that. Daughtry, free throw. Good. 69-50, 19-point Bald Knob advantage. 6:37 to play here in the fourth quarter. Second free throw from the senior, good, and it is now a 20-point Bald Knob lead. Biggest lead of the game. That is 18 for Daughtry. Roberts has 21. Jackson has 14 for the Bulldogs. Owens with the basketball. She's got 25. She leads all scorers, and now she's got 27 as that floater from the left wing's good. And it's 70-52. 27 points for Owens. Smithson. Here comes the pick and roll. Well, they leave it that time to Jackson. Top of the key, Smithson. Spots up. 3-pointer, no good. Might have gotten away with steps there. As the rebound comes away to Poole. 2-on-2 break. Owens, can she get to 30? 3-pointer from the corner, probably partially blocked. Jackson controls the rebound. Up ahead, Smithson. Nobody's got Daughtry on the other end, and she finishes with the right hand. 20-point lead for the Bulldogs, 72-52. Stuttgart, a couple of times tonight, has been guilty of not getting back in transition. Bradley, left side. Pass to Owens, top of the key, behind the back to the left hand. Now Poole into the corner. That's Klein. As that ball is knocked away by Jackson, out of bounds, I'm sorry. Stuttgart will get it back as Bishop and Colvin check into the game. So Stuttgart has Addie Seiler, Kaylee Bishop, Zaniah Colvin, Danielle Poole, and Brooklyn Owens on the floor. As Poole has it at the top of the key, drops it off to Colvin underneath. Picked up by Seiler. Underneath to Colvin, turned the wrong way. pass to a cutting Bishop. Knocked away and picked up by Poole. Well, Stuttgart stays in possession. Well, Bishop cuts hard, man. Colvin's jumper no good. Rebound Jackson. Bishop is the hardest cutter on the team. No question about it. She is constantly cutting to the basket off that weak side. And they find her. There's a nice cut from number 15. Shot knocked out of bounds. Stays with Bald Knob. Arlie Lee in the house. Of course, he is starring for UAM right now. Jackson's runner good. 22-point Bald Knob lead, 4:52 to go. Brooklyn Owens trying to add to her 27-point outing. Takes it to the basket, no whistle. Outlet up ahead to Smithson, and she will have it knocked away. Last touch by Poole. Bald Knob basketball. Inbound will be triggered by Roberts on the baseline. Roberts leads Bald Knob with 21 points, gives it to Jackson underneath, and she will be fouled on the way up. Tell you what, these kids are crafty. Good basketball team, 11-1. They've earned it. It's a good basketball team. Tavian Gaddy in the house. Got a lot of guys in the house. Arlie Lee, got a lot of Ducky Banks, a lot of seniors on the floor here from last year. Of course, Gaddy playing at CBC, plays baseball at CBC. Ducky playing basketball at CBC. Arlie playing football at UAM. First free throw for Jackson was good. Second one also good. So Bald Knob, after shooting it poorly in the first half, shot it much better in the second. 4.5 to go, fourth quarter. 76-52, 24-point lead. Biggest of the game for Bald Knob. Kaylee Bishop being guarded by number 15. Works off of a screen from Bradley. And Bishop wants a foul and can't believe it didn't happen, and it will be Bald Knob basketball. You're not going to be able to talk your way into a foul here tonight. Timeout Stuttgart. Just got to play on. Coach Handy uses timeout number 4. It is a full timeout. We'll take it with them back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Lady Bird Basketball on Country 97.3, a part of the EAB radio network.
Are you tired of unreliable internet service? Do you constantly run over your data plan? Are you having trouble getting internet service where you live? With TechStream high-speed internet, you'll get consistent high speeds and low latency that doesn't stop at city limits. TechStream high-speed internet is perfect for homes, small and large businesses, farmers, and hunting clubs. You'll be able to stream, game, and surf with no interruptions. Servicing Arkansas, Lono, Prairie, Jefferson, and Lincoln counties. TechStream is your locally owned and operated high-speed internet solution. Call toll-free 866-268-0101 or visit TechStream.net.
All right, 76-52. Ricebirds trail Bald Knob in game number 1 of day number 2 of the Ricebird Invitational. Stuttgart lost last night to the McGee Lady Owls by a final score of 58-49. The senior boys lost to McGee 72-55. Senior boys don't play today. They will, however, play Mount Vernon and Nola tomorrow at 7:45. The Lady Ricebirds will play Mount Vernon and Nola at 6:30. That will be our next broadcast. You can listen in. Pregame show on the air about 6:15 as Brooklyn Owens three-pointer off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Smithson. And then we're going to have a whistle as the ball goes out of bounds. It should stay with Bald Knob. We'll see. It will. Bald Knob will inbound right in front of Stuttgart's bench. Reggie Hall is not happy with something on the Stuttgart bench. I know Reggie well enough to know when he's not happy. There's that pick and roll. Nobody picks up the ball, and that's an easy jumper in front of the free throw line for Smithson. And it's a 78-52 lead. That has been a steady diet of that side pick and roll from Bald Knob here today. You see a lot of middle pick and roll from Stuttgart, not as much on the side. That jumper no good, but there's Zanaya Colvin with the put-back whistle and a foul as Zanaya will go to the free throw line for one. 78-54. Zanaya's first 2 of the game. Colvin's free throw no good. Rebounded by number 25. She's chased out of there by Faust. Up ahead to Roberts. Penetrates. Nice look underneath the Daughtry, but it's, excuse me, that was Strickland. She couldn't handle the pass, and so it'll be a turnover. It's a good look, though. Colvin will be fouled out on the front court by Faust. She put 2 hands on her. Team foul number 2 on Bald Knob. Personal foul number 1 on Faust. Ball be inbounded on the side. Looks like Bradley will be the trigger. No, I'm sorry, that's Kaylee Smith. Owens, corner 3 on the way. No good. Rebound Colvin. Her follow. Good. So Colvin with a couple of buckets on putbacks. And it's 78-56. Ball was knocked out of bounds by Owens. Stuttgart's not quitting. They're still playing hard now, down 22. Cannot question the effort tonight. Roberts with the basketball, guarded by Bishop. Right side to Strickland, leaves it for Faust. She'll dribble it to the left side, leave it for number 25. That's Haynes. Back to Faust. Corner 3 on the way. Good. Faust hits a triple, and it is a 25-point Bald Knob lead, biggest of the game for the Bulldogs. Nadia Serrani will check in at the next dead ball. Bishop, nice drive to the basket, whistle, and a foul. They're going to call a blocking foul on Haynes, team's 3rd. That will send Kaylee Bishop to the free throw line. First free throw on the way, good. Bishop with 13. Second free throw on the way. No good. Rebound controlled by Bald Knob. Bulldogs. Roberts with the eyes up, looking for a cutter. Nobody there, so they'll spit it back out to the top of the key. And Haynes, guarded by Colvin, right side of Roberts. Works off of the screen. There's a turnover. Colvin picked that one off. 2:15 to play. We'll have an abbreviated post-game show. We'll give you the urgent care of Stuttgart's player of the game. And I'll go ahead and tell you right now, it's going to be that young lady right there, Brooklyn Owens. She's got 30. Just hit that triple from the top of the key. 30 at Stuttgart, 60 from the sophomore. Take the suspense away as Roberts spots up. She matched her. Another triple for her. She's got 24. (84-60) line change coming from Bald Knob. Bishop works baseline. That's a whistle and a foul on the baseline. I think they're going to get Haynes on the block. Nadia Serrani checks into the game, as does number, let's see, number 23 checked in. 1:39 to play. Floor foul, so that will allow Stuttgart inbound on the baseline. Nadia Serrani out high to Owens. 138. Underneath to Bishop. Kaylee high off the window. Good. Nice look there for the junior. Kaylee with 15. Bald Knob with the basketball now. They've got their end of their bench on the floor. 0-0 Warren drives. Nice take. Strong to the basket for Dejariana Warren. I'm sure I messed that first name up. If you're listening from Bald Knob, I apologize. Brooklyn Owens quickly on the other end. Her left midline jumper no good, or mid-post, I should say. Kaylee Bishop has it on the low block. 60 seconds to play. Outlet to Owens. She's being guarded by Faust. Mismatch here. Owens going to spot up right side. Three-pointer no good. Rebound controlled by Bald Knob, but thrown away, so Stuttgart will inbound on the baseline. Got another substitution. Is that Bradley, I believe, checking in? Her hair is covering her number, so I'm not sure if it's Bradley or Smith. Serrani will inbound on the baseline. Inbound goes to Smith. Three-pointer no good. Rebound controlled by Bald Knob. 40 seconds to play. Faust with it. Faust tried to hit a cutting Winkler, but it went out of bounds off of her hands. It will go back to the Ricebirds. 34 seconds to play, 86-62, 24-point Bald Knob lead. Owens sitting on 30. Leaves us for Serrani. Loses it out of bounds. Last touch by Stuttgart. 20 seconds. Faust across the timeline. Gives it to McSpadden. Her corner three, no good. Rebound controlled by Stuttgart. 10 seconds. Smith with the basketball. Left side to Nadia. Nadia spots up. Three-pointer will not go, and that'll do it. Stuttgart will fall here in the game number 1 of day number 2 of the Ricebird Invitational, 86-62. Brooklyn Owens leads all scorers with 30 points. Kaylee Bishop finished with 15. Stuttgart cut it to 7 at halftime, but the Bulldogs way too much in the second half. As Stuttgart drops this one here, they will fall to 5-7 on the season. Bald Knob improves to 12-1. Next game today in the Bald Knob Invitational will be the Bald Knob Senior Boys taking on McGee. The nightcap, Heber Springs and McGee. Then, of course, tomorrow, McGee will play Morrilton in game 1. McGee boys will play Morrilton in game 2. And then it will be Stuttgart taking the floor. 6:30, Stuttgart Senior Girls will play Mount Vernon and Nola. Stuttgart Senior Boys will play immediately following that one against Mount Vernon and Nola in the nightcap of the day. So that'll be our next broadcast. We will go on the air 15 minutes before tip-off with the Blue Seal Petroleum pregame show. Need to let you know who the urgent care of Stuttgart player of the game is. If you have not been listening, if you have been listening, you know who the urgent care of Stuttgart player of the game is. Brooklyn Owens, 30 points, leads all scorers as the sophomore with her first, I believe her first 30-point performance of the season. She's led Stuttgart in scoring most nights, but she was on another level tonight. 30 points, Brooklyn Owens with the Urgent Care of Stuttgart Player of the Game award. We'll be back on the air tomorrow, 15 minutes before the 6:30 tip-off between Stuttgart and Mount Vernon and Nola. Until then, on behalf of Chris Armstrong with the live stream, also Luke Methvin back at the station, I'm Cole Sherman. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget, we'll be back on the air tomorrow night when Stuttgart Lady Ricebirds play Mount Vernon and Nola. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a great rest of the night. This has been Stuttgart Lady Ricebird basketball on Country 97.3, a part of the EAB radio network. Good night, everyone.